Hi, I'm Jeff Royce from Frankly Real Estate, and I'm going to show you today how to find potentially low-priced homes on FranklyMLS.com. Um, the idea here is to be able to detect homes that are on the market that are potentially underpriced. Now, you can't always tell that from looking online, but these are houses. This is a way to eliminate a lot of the houses so that you can look at the few that have the potential of being underpriced. Some of this is based on tax assessments. So what you're going to want to do is search in a particular jurisdiction. For my example today, I'm going to search in Fairfax County. The two-letter listing that all the MLS numbers start with for a particular county is a great place to start. In the case of Fairfax County, it's FX. If you put a star after that, that'll detect anything in the listings that has FX and something else after it. So we're looking for Fairfax County MLS numbers. You also can add a VA right after that for Virginia. And I recommend picking your price. We all have our limits, and I'm going to search at $500,000, and we'll hit go. Okay, the spreadsheet comes up with a lot of different houses in it, and I have it set to give me 100 per page, and we have 46 pages, so we have about 4,600 houses that are here that we're going to start to kind of whittle down to the few that we want to see that might be underpriced. We're going to sort by LP/tax low. What this sort does is it gives you the houses that are the lowest price compared to their tax assessments, and you'll see as we look through this list here that the first one in this column actually says 1%, and this house is listed at $210,000 and is assessed at $27 million. Obviously, that's a typo. We're not that interested in that house. Though it may be a good house, but it doesn't really meet our criteria because that's obviously a typo. These next three houses are under contract. That's why you see the lines through them. And then the next couple houses that starts with a PW and an MP, those are obviously not in Fairfax County actually because of those tags. The reason we search in one jurisdiction is because they're based on tax assessments. You want to be able to compare apples to apples around tax assessments, and different jurisdictions have somewhat different methods for assessing houses, or at least different people doing it, so they tend to come out a little differently. The year that the house is assessed is also important. So a lot of these are '07, and we really want to get '08 taxes if possible. To get rid of the under contract houses, what you can do is add to your search the word active, and we'll hit go on that. Okay, now you see we've narrowed that down to the active ones, and what you can do at this point is go through this list, pick out the Fairfax County homes. This is the first one actually, and you can see it's priced at $139,000. It was originally priced at $200,000, but the tax assessment is $333,000. So it's priced at only 42% of the '07 tax assessment. The next one is $188,000 and assessed at $446,000, so its price is 42% of an '08 tax assessments. Now '08 tax assessments tend to be lower than '07 tax assessments, which makes this actually a stronger candidate with an '08 tax assessment. So let's go in and see that house. We'll click on the MLS number, and when you go in, you get a picture of the house, and you scroll down. Great thing about Frankly MLS is you get the price history. You can see this was listed on August 20th for $232,000. It stayed there 40 days. On September 29th, it came down to $209,000, and then on October 18th, it came down to $188,000. So you can see that they're really trying to sell this house. That it's priced fairly low. We don't know what kind of condition it's in. As you scroll down on Frankly MLS, one really neat thing is you can see Street View, and that allows you to actually walk around the street to see what the neighborhood's like. And you can walk up and down the street. A great way to kind of check out a house without spending a lot of time going there. Now, this search that I did, I want to explain kind of the difference between an investor's mentality and somebody who's going to live in the house. An investor is simply looking how to make the most money from a house, both in terms of rent and how the house will appreciate. If you're living in a house, you might be a little more picky about what kind of house you live in, based on things like how big your family is, schools, what neighborhood you want to live in, all those kind of things. So this is a search for purely somebody looking to invest in Fairfax County, because it's all over the place. This is another thing to look for on this page for an investor in particular, is the days on market. You can look right on the DOM, days on market column, and go down and see that some of these have been listed a long time, so they're probably not great candidates to be low priced, because people have gone through them already. The very low priced houses still in our market go in right away when they're listed. 2 or 3 days they're gone. So some of the best potentials will be things with low days on the market, like this one has only been on 5 days. It's assessed at $445 and listed at just under $200,000. So that would be a potential. If you find a house that's just on the market that has a very low LP to tax ratio, that's a house that you probably want to see right away. These will go very quickly if they're good houses. Some houses obviously have issues that are too big to overcome, that nobody will jump at those, and they may sit on the market a while, as you can see that from our list. As you narrow this search down, you're going to get fewer and fewer houses, and therefore right now we're in the high 30s and low 40% for our leaderboard, so to speak, for investments. As you narrow it down, you'll get fewer and fewer. For instance, if you were an investor who only wanted to invest in detached houses, you'd add the word detached, and we'll see what that turns up in the search. So as you can see, we're still in the 40s, particularly because we're searching all over Fairfax County. We have fewer homes, but these are more like the homes that you're looking for if you're looking for that particular search. If you want to continue on, say you're wanting to live in the house and you really like Vienna, or you wanted to invest particularly in Vienna, you could add Vienna to the search and search for that. This, of course, will give you only detached homes in Vienna, and as you look at our LP to tax column, you have a lot higher percentages, because this is a more particular search. The tighter you search, the higher those percentages will be, but it gives you more of what you want, obviously. So you can page through this. When you do this, you'll see pictures of each of these houses. I'm just working on too small of a screen for pictures, but you can click through to some of these, and the ones with no photos are actually houses that I would target, because many buyers don't go out to see them because they don't have a photo. Therefore, they're somewhat undershown and have the potential to be sold at a lower price. You can see this house, October 1st listing at $474, and since 11/11 it's down to $459. Also on this list, you're going to want to look at the days on market. Obviously, this house here that's only been listed 12 days has more of a potential than one that's been listed 366 days. This house here, 3 days on the market, and you can see the picture of that house. Has a good chance of being a very good price on that house, and that would be one to check out if you were looking in this area. So that's a way to screen for houses. Of course, you can change these criteria. Detached can be changed to townhouse or condo. You want to use those specific words because that's what realtors use in their database. Obviously, you can change Vienna to whatever area you might be looking at. The FX, if you want to look in Fairfax City, do an FC star. Prince William County is a PW star. AR for Arlington, and AX for Alexandria City. Be careful in Alexandria. A lot of Alexandria is in Fairfax County, So you'll want to search those two things separately. The assessments are obviously different across those jurisdictions, so do look at one. Here you're seeing stuff in the 70s and 80s. If you looked in Manassas Park, for instance, they only have their '07 tax assessments online, and the numbers you'll see here are a lot lower. That doesn't necessarily mean these aren't as good of a price. It's just a difference in the assessment. So you'll also want to have an agent ready to show you these houses. If you see one come on here that's very low in the LP to tax column and it's 0 days on the market or 1 day on the market, it just came on the market, you'll want to go see that house just as soon as you can, so that you can beat out other potential people. Those kind of houses, as I said, get contracts very fast. Thanks for watching, and hope you find an inexpensive house through this method.